I am Locutus of Borg.
Hi guys, I'm Locutus, and welcome back to the Collective. Sorry for the delay. There's been a bit of a disruption of schedule by a number of bank holiday and family events going on for me, but I am back now, and normal service will be resumed. So, yeah, where we were in Star Trek Online last time in our playthrough, I believe we rescued some, we did research and rescue, and we rescued a bunch of people from some Gorn. And we now have, it looks like, a mission here to do first come, which is go back to Starfleet Academy and pick up duty officers, which will get us a whole bunch of duty officers and open up the duty officer system, allowing us to do duty officer missions, which gets you some bonus resources and all sorts of things like that. I'm not going to dig into that just yet. We may look at it later. It's a kind of secondary system to the game, and I'm not playing this through as a tutorial for Star Trek Online and all the stuff you can do to earn dilithium and things like that. I'm playing this through purely from this perspective of... Oh, hang on, my phone is pinging at me. Let me just make sure that's on silent so it doesn't mess with the microphone. But yeah, so we're just going to be playing through the story missions because it's more interesting to watch, and if you really want to find out about all that other stuff, you'll have to do it for yourself. Now... Oh, hello. Mirror of Discovery. No, that's the existing Pavo stuff. We're going to ignore that for now. We'll come back to that later. I was only just a little curious there because there is actually new Discovery-based story content coming out very soon. But we will get to that when we get to it properly. So for now, we're going to actually pick up where we were in the Klingon story arcs here. So, Researcher Rescue, and the next order is Secret Orders.
Commander Burgess, Starfleet Intelligence. There's something I'd like you to look into. It could change the course of the war in our favor. We have intel suggesting that the Klingons are operating a secret weapons facility in the Hiromi cluster. We also believe the base is under the command of Ambassador Bavat, a controversial figure in Klingon politics. I'd like you to get to the truth of the matter, and soon. To that end, I'm sending one of my top agents to join you on the mission. I think you'll find Lieutenant Van Zyl to be a very capable officer. Don't hesitate to seek her counsel in the field. Proceed to the Briar Patch and find out what the Klingons are up to. If there are any weapons there, you are to deactivate or destroy them. And should you encounter the ambassador, do bring him in. I'd like a word.
Okay. And we get some new toys for completing the mission. Probably actually going to go with Particle Generator because I like that on a science ship. Although beam weapons are always good. Neutronium armor is always good. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Quinn says you're the right officer for this job.
So we will set a course for the Briar Patch. That's... Oh, hang on. Auto-navigate. Go away to Tan. I should probably accept that mission to stop him popping up, but that's all to do with the new Romulus story arc. And on we go. Heading down, there's the Briar Patch up ahead, I presume that... Now, if memory serves, this mission used to be quite a pain in the backside, so I'm not overly looking forward to this one in all honesty, but they have overhauled a lot of the missions so far, as I've commented on in previous videos, so hopefully this one is another one that they have similarly revisited and improved dramatically. Oh, we're in the Briar Patch. It gets quite dim, so yeah, let's start it off. Here we are. There's Lieutenant Van Zyl. I like the fact that Starfleet Intelligence have black undersides to their uniforms. Okay, as do we, Lieutenant. Long-range sensors picking up several Klingon battle groups. They appear to be placing self-replicating disruptor cannon turrets. If we don't take out those cannons now, this entire asteroid belt will be bristling with Klingon defences. High-speed maneuvering is impossible. Yeah. gas clouds, 4-kilometer disruptors. So yeah, basically the little we can modify the buzzard collectors to filter out only percentage of metro particles that should emit full impulse. Not sure what the percentage might be. Oh, okay, so that does allow us to use full impulse. Now, here's the thing. You can blow up the Metreon gas pockets like that. As you can see, they cause a bit of a chain reaction. And they have a 4-kilometer blast radius. If you're within that 4 kilometers, it's quite bad for you. However, I tend to take the attitude that if you just fire on them as soon as you're in range of them, you're generally mostly alright. So I just fire on anything that gets within 10 kilometers of me. Keep it nice and clear. Can indeed go to full impulse. If I take out that gas pocket, I think that's close enough to probably hurt that. Let's get that back over to there. Might have been a little close. But we're okay. Okay. Let's take out the next disruptor beam over there. Oh, better pray. Bye. Fighters. Oh, a torpedo. Found inertial dampers. We might actually want to equip that in a minute because that's probably better than anything we've got at the moment. Now there's a disruptor beam over there. Centers are picking up energy signatures near the large asteroid. Looks like defense turrets guarding a facility on the asteroid's surface. Judging by the layout I'm reading here, there's a KDF military research station built into the asteroid. I think it's worth investigating. I concur, Lieutenant. Let's go check that out. So, full impulse. Yeah, it was the fact you couldn't go to full impulse that used to be a big pain in this mission. Now they've changed that so that with the right sort of sciencey, tactical, whatever lookout, it's an option. This mission is much less of a pain in the backside. Because the gas clouds really don't slow you down that much, you can just take them out, and they can actually make some of the fights quicker at times, but okay, disruptor beam turret is in range. Have some torpedoes. Next one. And half torpedoes. Oh, there's a Metron gas cloud that's a little closer than I'd like it to be, so let's get beyond 4 kilometers and take it out. Because if my weapons fire goes through them, I think they go off as well. Okay, that's all the Klingon defences dealt with nicely. All stop. Okay, let's go check this Klingon base out then. Yep, we'll bring our standard away team. Let's beam down. I presume Lieutenant Van Zyl's coming with us? Yes, she is. Heads up, I'm reading several Klingons in the area. My tricorder is also picking up 2 additional life signs ahead. Hostages, perhaps? Okay. Let's have a look at what we've got here. Have we got any new toys? We have got that. Let's just have a quick look at any options to equip that. Science consoles. What have we got at the moment? We've got shield emitter amplifier, gives us bonus shield regeneration, and the universal plasma manifold. But the universal plasma manifold can also go in the tactical slot because it's a universal console. So we will put that down there. And we'll put this in there, which gives us control expertise. Which I think improves our tractor beam effects. That one's RCS accelerator, that's fine. Weapon-wise, yeah, we've already got better phasers than that equipped. And I'm pretty sure all of these guys have better weapons equipped than... That was a generic rifle. 56 DPS. 80 DPS. Although without the sniper shot option. The sniper shot option is nice. No, I'm going to keep her with the sniper option. So, let us proceed. She got her wrist. That's kind of cool, whatever it is. Some kind of weird intelligence-y gadget. Arrgh! God damn it, I want to look at her wrist. Okay, that's pretty cool. So yeah, let's breach the door. I was kind of expecting resistance on the other side, but evidently not. Or anything down here? Nope. Why would there be hostages on a Klingon science station anyway? I've never quite... I mean, unless they've kidnapped scientists to do the work for them, I guess. I mean, Klingons aren't really the most scientific people. An officer and 2 warriors. We'll take the officer out... No, we'll take the warriors out first. Proceed. Breach door. Now looking at the minimap, this looks like there is resistance right behind it, so... Okay, area secured. Let's take the items and open this crate. Just some crap, basically. And here's the captured scientists. Let's see what they're going on. Dr. Everly.
Thank you. These Klingons have had me designing weapons for them at Disruptor Point. The scientists who finished their research are taken away. We're the only two left.
Okay, let's beam her out then, I assume. You, just gonna run away? Okay. I presume we'd beam her straight out, but never mind. And Dr. Kavara.
I'd be happy to tell you what I know.
Oh, she's an Orion.
Ask fast. I'm going to the shuttle bay and getting out of here.
Okay, how did you get here?
I'm an independent researcher. Word got out that an interested party was paying a lot of latinum for simple projects. It sounded like a good deal. Then I got here, found out the Klingons were my new employers, and the good deal was work or die. I should have known better. There used to be about 20 of us working on various projects. As people completed their work, they would disappear. I heard one of the Klingons say that my time was up. You got here just in time.
Lovely. So Klingons are doing their traditional friendly attitude towards the sciences. What do you know about Ambassador Bavat?
Bavat is the one running this whole operation. I overheard him say he's keeping the Klingon Empire strong by prolonging the war with the Federation. He thinks that unless the Klingons have an enemy on which to focus their energies, they'll fight amongst themselves and tear the Empire apart. I kind of hope he's right.
Probably kind of is, to be fair, but that's not really great for us. And this, I mean, he could also be a shapeshifter, I guess, trying to...
He hasn't let much information slip, but I know that he found some sort of device abandoned in deep space. He wants to use it in an attack so horrible, the people of the Federation will demand that Starfleet take revenge. The fighting will continue for years.
Okay, so he's developing some kind of super weapon. Yeah, what are you going to do now?
I'm heading for the hangar, finding the first ship that will fly, and getting out of here. I'm done working for Klingons. Some of them are honorable, but Bavat cannot be trusted. His desire for war with the Federation has blinded him.
Okay. I'm thinking Undine, personally, and he's not blind at all. He's doing exactly what he wants to do, but never mind. Oh yeah, what do you know about the weapons here?
The Klingons are planning something big. They have been forcing us to design weapons. They want improved disruptors and torpedoes for their ships, but some of their demands have been very specific.
How so?
They want a weapon that can punch through solid neutronium, which is impossible. And they keep talking about torpedoes, with payloads big enough to destroy a small planet.
Were any of you successful in designing said weapons?
There are prototypes of some of the new weapons in the laboratory here, as well as schematics on the base computers. If I were you, I'd destroy the prototypes and the schematics. Neither side needs that kind of destructive power.
Yeah, I kind of get the impression Starfleet Intelligence is going to disagree about that, but... Okay, yeah, let's find these weapons. Oh, there's a thing up there I can loot. Convenient. I was finding it a bit weird. I mean, in space it kind of makes sense, but in the ground missions, the way they just sort of are big floating rocks always seemed a little bit odd. I kind of wish they wouldn't have them on the ground missions in a way, or have them in crates. But never mind. Let's breach the next door. And resume operation, shoot all the Klingons in the face. Okay, we're going to take up the Targ handler, because they spawn more Targs. Oh, crate here. I don't actually want any of those really, to be honest, but they're all worth a few credits if you recycle them in the replicator, so... Blow the door again. What's the Targ handler? There he is. I mean, the Targs aren't actually that dangerous, but still better to not have them running around eating you. Let's take all the loot, and then move on to the next. I can't remember if I actually covered it in the tutorial, but if you crouch in this, you actually take less damage from ranged fire, but more damage from melee attacks. So generally speaking, you're better off crouching. And let's plant a charge here to blow up this rather nasty looking torpedo. And then the same on this one over here. We'll go over here. Any more Klingons? There are. Oh, there's more over there. Let's place the charges on this one first. I'm going to take out the Klingons over on this side first. So yeah, as I was saying, if you crouch, you take less damage from range. Right? If you do the zoom in thing like that, you actually do more damage with your ranged attacks. Oh, Swordmaster. They run at you, they hit you in melee. So I want him dead. Let's take all that. Take the content of the box. I'm not going to pull out the last charge just in case it ends the mission, because I want to go up to that console at the top there and see if I can find any info first. Load the data immediately. Oh, what have we got here? Oh, another Swordmaster. Stun him. Got them all. Kind of exotic particles here. Take all the loot. Ooh, that was a good one. Anything we can interact with up here? Nope, apparently not. So I guess we just do plant the charges. Ah. There's a computer core nearby. Let's see if we can upload the contents to your ship's computer. The Klingon data might give us insight into how the Klingons were planning to use these weapons. We may even find hints on Bavat's ultimate plan. So yeah, that's where the computer... I knew there. I remember vaguely some bits of this mission from the last time I played it, but download the computer core. Oh, Klingon ambush. Oh, nope, 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 nope. No, you don't. I got him. Oh, crap. I skipped that by accident by pressing too many buttons and beamed ourselves out. I assume that is some Klingon ship attacking us.
Face to face at last with one of the Federation's greatest officers. I've read much about you, though I'm not as impressed as our intelligence agents are. After all, you were rather easily led to this system by a few well-placed pieces of bait. I've had 10 Targs with more sense.
Yeah, I think he's bluffing. This isn't bait at all.
I have everything I need from the research station, but I must say, humiliating a Federation war criminal is, as the humans say, an added bonus. Try to stop us if you must. However, I won't think poorly of you if you walk back to Earth with your tail between your legs, there to whimper at your master's feet.
I'm not sure he is a shape-changer. He seems quite Klingon.
You have lost this day. Victory is mine, and mine alone. Qapla'!
What's the situation? Never mind, Bavat. Lieutenant Commander, we have more immediate concerns. We're in several Klingon ships and sensors look like they're attempting to escape the system. Looks like they're trying to use the asteroid belt. Okay. take the Klingons out as quickly as possible. So yeah, let's blow these charges. Nearly in tractor range. It's one. There's a raptor over there. Let's chase it down. Swing around and get our aft torpedoes on him. There he goes. Got some loot. Excellent. With that, won't be getting his hands on those experimental weapons. We recovered a lot of actionable intel from that base. I've transmitted the data pulled from the computer core to Starfleet Intelligence. Here's hoping it gives us the edge we need to bring an end to this conflict once and for all. Let's get out of here, Lieutenant. So yeah, not the most interesting mission, really. It's fairly straightforward, but at least it's not long now. They've changed the updates on that. So let's hail Commander Burgess and report in.
I've read the after-action report filed by Lieutenant Van Zyl. Pity we weren't able to apprehend Bavat, but I'm glad we shot that weapons facility down. Nicely done. As for that weapons research the Klingons were conducting, Starfleet has some of our best people analyzing the data you recovered. We'll find out what Bavat and his people were doing there soon enough. There's a lot more intel to analyze, and I suspect we'll be working again soon. Klingons don't tend to think small, and we'll need the best we can get to deal with Bavat and his...
machinations. I'm kind of inclined to take the science console for the particle generator. And we don't actually have one. No, let's take the engineering one for the...
Admiral Quinn said you're the right officer for this job.
And that's where we're going to leave it there. I don't... If you, if you saw what the title of the next mission was, you got a slight clue as to where things...
Intelligence needs your help.
No. Not right now. I think we're going to take... Improve shield restoration, maybe? Or maybe drain expertise. Or control... No, I like drain expertise because I actually really do like that that tachyon beam that drains shields. So we're going to have that. Plus 40% drain expertise. That gives you a damage over time. Ooh, that's nice. I can see some interesting options here. Does this do drain as well? No, but it slows them. Okay. We might be moving towards more of a sciencey build on this ship then. But let's get into this gear that we've acquired. So first of all, we're going to wear the better armor, obviously. Which means the Mark II armor can go on one of these guys. We're not bringing her on ground missions. Tactical minion, you can have that. And Lucy can have the basic option there. And then we'll go back to the ship. So we have neutronium alloy we could have instead of RCS modulators, which is turn rate or straight up damage resistance. I'm inclined to go with turn rate. With damage reduction. Because we're fairly nippy anyway. And we have EPS flow, which is power transfer. No, we don't want that. Inhibiting secondary deflectors. Exotic particle damage. I mean, exotic damage is stuff like... Yeah. That would all apply to that, but... No, I think I'm happy with that as it is. So what we're going to do is... Oh, we've got a Mark III personal shield. Is that actually better than what we've got equipped? No, we have a green Mark III personal shield. She can definitely have that, though. That's much better than what she was wearing. She got basic armor. She does. To get her some better armor. Standard, 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 standard. Okay, so let's go to the replicator then, and we will recycle pretty much all of these. I never use the batteries. I don't think you really need to for the most part. So I just consider them free money. Most of these, as you can see, are worth nothing, but clear them out. And the consoles start to actually worth a little bit of credits. It's not a lot, but it's enough probably to do things like, you know, rename the ship properly when I get a chance to. And these are all well and good if I want to spend money on keys. But that is where we're going to leave it for this one, guys. And if you've enjoyed the video, do like and subscribe and all that good stuff. Any comments are always appreciated. Do feedback, any criticism you want, positive or negative, I don't mind. There is no such thing as bad feedback as far as I'm concerned. And I will see you all in the next episode, where we do the oh so subtly titled mission Doomsday Device. And I'm sure you can't guess what that's about. So this was... Yep, so we've just completed Secret Orders, and then next mission we'll find out what the Klingon weapon was about. I bet you can't guess. Anyway, see you guys next time. Cheers!